Hello, what's up? Aleksi here, streaming from a car, and this was kind of like a spontaneous idea to do this because I've been having a little bit of holidays this week, and I haven't just had the time to record and film a new video, so I thought about doing this quick live stream. And I know it's completely different time what I usually do, because usually I do it on the evenings and on Sundays. But because now we're on a trip, we're driving quite a bit. So let's see if people can actually find this. Well, at least you can watch the replay if you can. So let me just switch the front camera, and you can see like the beautiful Finnish sceneries, autumn sceneries. And now we have first people joining the chat. Chereravich Ayo says hello, and Akira says good morning. Good morning, guys. It's quite early. It's 11 in the morning here in Finland, and we are driving around with my girlfriend. I'm not behind the wheel, by the way. So I'm on the passenger seat, and I wanted to take you on this trip, and so you can see how the traffic in Finland looks like. Let me know in the chat where are you watching this live stream, like which city and which country. Okay, we have 27 people. That's quite nice, because usually I do this on Sunday evenings Finnish time. Now it's morning here, so I'm not really sure if this will reach as many people as they usually do. New Delhi, hello, it's Long Beach, California, 12:13 a.m. so that's midnight. Australia, Adelaide, Columbus, Ohio, Lauttasaari. Good stuff, Stefan, last time. Thanks for the food and stuff. Itävalta, UK, London. From the Philippines, 3:30 in the afternoon. Nice. Espoo, Vilnius. Okay, good stuff, guys. Make sure to hit thumbs up for this already, because we are just being hit by a speed camera. I can tell you a little bit about the basics of the Finnish traffic as we go. So the beep beep sound you probably heard was this mofo over here. So that's like a Finnish speed camera, and we have this GPS, and my girlfriend has bought a license which tells us when we are about to run into a camera. So basically they are like this automated traffic control cameras. So if you are driving too fast, they will like take a photo of you and send it to a police, and they will send you a fine afterwards if you were actually driving too fast. But because of the beep beep sound, we can slow down if we're driving too fast. Yeah, actually you don't always get a fine. I remember once it happened to me, but I just got like a warning from the police, so I didn't have to pay anything. And yeah, so as we go, I'll try to answer your questions on the go. We are driving to Helsinki from the west coast. Nice feature for enthusiastic drivers. Yeah, exactly. So because some roads have those cameras more often, and some others. So, but usually these main highways and main roads have a little bit more frequent cameras. Great. So we have actually 34 people on the stream. That's excellent. Who else is in the vehicle? My girlfriend is driving, and then we have also our dog in the trunk or in the back seat. So let me just show you. Can we see? No. Can we see him?
No.
I think he's lying over there in the very back. So.
No, missä kaveri?
Oh, there you can maybe see. No. You probably spot his head. Oh, there he is. Moi Noam. Yeah, näkyy hyvin tästä kamerasta. Yeah, so Noah is also traveling with us, and like this week in Helsinki area there was this autumn holidays or syysloma, So many people were having like holidays for 1 week. For us, we had kind of like a semi-holidays, so I was working all the time, but I worked from home because I can do my work from anywhere. And we also did those mushroom pickings, if you noticed, on the Instagram. So now we are heading back to Helsinki. And yeah, look at this, guys. We have pretty beautiful Finnish nature. And it's like a typical Finnish weather in the autumn. A little bit rainy, cloudy and stuff. If you wanna hear more about the mushroom tip, head over to my Instagram and check out the reel. I did like this short reel where you can see how the stuff went. And some enthusiastic driver just did a double overtake. I have a friend that lives in Kakola, and I would like to meet him in a day, so I know a handful of Finnish. Okay, good stuff. Ladies from Vantaa, where are you traveling to? We're actually traveling to Helsinki at the moment. Magic mushrooms. Very interesting, but your video have a little problem of synchronize between audio and video. Yeah, because we are on the trip, we're using the Finnish mobile data, which kicks ass. But sometimes it might have a little bit lag. So, is Finland a humid country? I would say no. For example, when I was in Japan, and I was living in Japan, in the summer, it was so humid it felt like you were in a sauna. So you were sweating all the time. You could feel all the humidness or the wetness on your clothes. But Finland in the summer is not humid at all, I think. Why do you have a Russian name? Well, Aleksi is very typical Finnish name. Hey, we got a super chat from Nick Corey, £5. Thanks for the videos, mate. Have you been to Jyväskylä before? It was my favorite place to visit Finland. Get off the road, Tommy Mäkinen. Thanks, Nick. Awesome for the £5 super chat. Actually, I have actually been living in Jyväskylä, so this is something I haven't maybe told so often on YouTube. So before I moved to Tampere to study, I actually studied 1 year in Jyväskylä, mathematics in University of Jyväskylä, because back then I felt like mathematics was pretty kick-ass. I liked it, so that's why I went to study it. But then after 4 months or like 5 months, I realized like, fuck, I don't like this kind of mathematics at all. So it was like way too scientific, let's say. It was more about proving and these kind of things. It wasn't really like practical. So then I decided like, okay, I need to change something. I cannot spend 5 years studying this because I don't like it. And that's why I went to Tampere. I was admitted to the program of information and knowledge management. But yeah, Jyväskylä is a pretty nice city. It's very compact, it's like vivid. There's a lot of students, a lot of nice places to see, and I have most of my experiences about Jyväskylä are positive, so I can definitely give thumbs up to Jyväskylä. Now we are approaching another speed camp. As you can see, that's the where it is. Here you can see it, but it didn't flash, so we are fine. But yeah, Nick, thank you so much for the £5 super chat. Niin tässä voi lähettää tämmösiä niinku, vähän niinku lahjoitustyylisiä niinku super chattia, niin Nick lähetti 5 punnan arvosta niinku super chat.
Sanoit, että se yleensä tulee silleen, että on 100 alue ja sit niinku menee 80 ja sit yeah. Kamera. Että se on niinku sellaista rahastusta.
Yeah, I can tell you about it. So Nick, awesome. Thank you for the £5 super chat. Thank you, mate. Appreciate it. So my girlfriend just wanted to me to tell you about those speed cams. So the Finnish police have been like really clever mofos, because what they usually do, oh shit, like we are trying to overtake that slow van. So my girlfriend is looking for an opening to overtake it. But yeah, so what the police usually does is that, for example, now we are driving on a road that has 100 kilometers per hour speed limit. But what they do that they suddenly put like a 80 kilometers, they drop it to 80, and then there's a camera right after that. So they are trying to trap drivers to drive too fast to the camera so they can find them. And we are calling those with a funny name Haista Vittu camera, which means like fuck you cameras, because they are like placed in a really clever spots. So they try to get some money from us, from money from the drivers. Päästäänkö me ohi?
Ei tuolla.
Okay, yeah. So that's actually quite funny. Kuka ajaa tyttöystävä ratissa? Is your girlfriend Finnish? Yes, she's Finnish Swedish. But yeah, I guess that counts as Finnish. Very nice weather. Yeah, look at this, guys. We can enjoy the Finnish nature as we go. Jikylä rules and mathematics. Good stuff. Mathematics and cloudy days are great. Okay, awesome. Is it true that the speeding fines are based on the individual person's income? Yeah, I think it's true. So, there's some speedy driver.
There is a car.
So, yeah, I think that there's two types of fines. I don't know what are the names in English, but there's rikesakko, which is kind of like this small breach or small like a fine. But then there's also päiväsakko, and the päiväsakko is based on your income. So if you get a fine that is päiväsakko, then you actually have to pay according to your income. So if you don't have any income, it will be very low. But if you're making shitloads of money, then you actually have to pay quite a bit. There's this meme where this old Nokia executive got like a 200,000 speeding ticket fine because he was making so much money. And I think it's the same system still. Good question. You need a 360 dash cam. Well, dash cams are not really popular in Finland, I think. And this is just my phone acting as a dash cam, or I'm just showing you like the sceneries and stuff here.
En mä vitti ohittaa, kun me käydään.
Joo. Oot käynyt Lappimaalla? En ole ihan varma mikä oli, tarkoitettiinko täällä Lappia vai mitä, mutta oon käynyt kyllä Lapissa. Is there loyal friends unlike most countries in Finland? I didn't understand the question.
Mitä se on?
Mä en ihan vaan varma. Is there loyal friends unlike most countries? I don't know. I think in Finnish people, if you manage to get a Finnish friend, you have a friend for life. But just able to do that or managing to do that is a little bit challenging because Finns are a little bit like slow to open up and warm up. But I know a lot of foreigners who have got good Finnish friends. So yeah, just let those comments and questions coming in. I'll try to answer as many as I can. And if you want to make sure you get your question answered, just follow the example of the super chatter Nick Corey. So shout out to Nick for sending the £5 super chat. Alessandro says, I love to see so much nature and forests. I dream to breathe Finnish air without pollution and very clean. Yeah, well here you can definitely do that. If you just manage to come to Finland, you can have very easy access to Finnish forest and nature. Definitely. Minne päin oot menossa? Helsinkiin päin ajellaan tässä Pohjanmaalla tällä hetkellä. Where are you going? We are driving to Helsinki, back home. All right. And by the way, guys, if you haven't hit the thumbs up yet for this live stream, make sure to do that because we have like a 5-hour drive, so we need all the support with the thumbs ups as we can. So make sure to do that. And Noah, and our dog is also there. Maybe you can see his head. Onko Noah siellä? Noah. Yeah, he's looking as you can see.
Missä kaveri? Onko kaveri siellä?
Yeah. Okay. If you came to Finland as a foreigner, just landed, what would be the first thing you would do? That's actually a great question. I think I should make a video about this and ask you. Because, I'm a Finnish dude myself, so probably my opinion isn't the same as as you guys would have from the international perspective, but I would probably go to a place where I can enjoy a sauna, because sauna is a great way to relax and enjoy and take it easy. So I think the sauna is probably what you guys would do. Like, let me know. So if you would come to Finland right now, and there's one thing you could do, what would you do? Let me know in the chat and in the comments, because yeah, my girlfriend suggested to take ice swimming. That's a little bit more extreme one, but really nice, really good for your body if you are able to do that. Give my boyfriend a hug. Nice. Take a trip in the wild. Cool. Millainen sää on siellä ollut tänään? You can see the weather here. Go to the Fame Museum. What is the Fame Museum? I don't know. Do you get Aurora Borealis in Helsinki? Sometimes, not as often in the north, but I heard it's possible. How long is your drive? Well, we have still 450 kilometers, so that's quite a bit trip. Go Santa Claus Village. I just think about going to Cold Lake. What a nice view. Yeah, look at this, guys. Finnish countryside. Joo, nyt käännetään tuolta. And our navigator is telling us to turn in a little bit. Attend as many metal concerts as possible, which I did as a foreigner. Great. I wouldn't be comfortable in the sauna because most people are mostly naked. Well, if you... Oh shit. So, yeah, this is a good example of this fuck you camera. They just suddenly dropped it to 60 kilometers per hour, and then there's a camera over here. Yeah, about the sauna thing, if you go to a public sauna, if it's a mix, then you can wear your swimwear. And I mean, if you go to any public swimwear, usually you're supposed to, or you can wear a swimwear. But if you go to in a public swimming pool, then they usually say it's forbidden to wear swimwear, because if you go, oh come on, so because if the water has usually chlorine in order to keep the water clean and stuff, and if you go to sauna with your swimwear and it has chlorine, then it vaporizes, and that's not really healthy. But usually if you're not comfortable in a public sauna, you can wear swimwear, I think. Greetings from Michigan. Min Murmurs Murfas was born in Åland. I have some Swedish-Finnish ancestry. Have you been to Åland? Actually, I haven't been to Åland.
Oh, I have.
My girlfriend has, actually, as she just mentioned. I probably should visit there someday. I'm coming to Finland soon. Is it easy to go to ski from Helsinki? Warm love from Brazil. I think in any place you can find skiing place, as long as there's snow, I think. Hello from Tampere. Awesome. We have almost 70 people in this live stream. That's great. Hey, I have a weird question. Is it true that Finns doesn't like the question what's so bad about it? My Finnish girlfriend disliked that, but she's getting used to it. I'm from Texas. Love your bits. Can you give an example? Because I'm trying to place this in a context. I couldn't quite completely grasp what was the point here. I would love to address this, but can you give an example about that? Hello, Rob Dude. Or maybe it's what's up, dude. I'm good. Look at this beautiful Finnish landscapes we are enjoying here. Good stuff. Is it possible to travel from Japan to Finland now? How's the quarantine prepared? Okay, so if you're asking about these travel restrictions, just go to Google and type it in, because there's a lot of these official information sources that give you the answer. I'm not quite aware like from which country you are allowed to travel without quarantine and stuff, so make sure to check it online, because that's where you might find the most recent information. I'm coming to Helsinki for next time from SDHD. Okay. Where are you driving? We are driving to Helsinki. At the moment. Onko se pakettiauto vieläkin tossa?
Joo, en mä viitti, kun tuolla tulee, tai tie on niin kurvikas.
Joo. Vähän niinku panssari. Is driving in Finland hard? And how's the Finnish drivers? Well, if you are driving long distance stuff like we are now, I think it's very easy because we don't have like we don't have lots of traffic, as you can see. There's just like a few, or we don't have big congestions. Oh, and now we are overtaking the van. Joo, keretään me. Ei näy pirssiä vielä. Haha! Yeah, but I think it's quite easy to drive. We only have congestions in Helsinki during the rush hours, but I think in other cities not really. And if you're doing long distance driving, the traffic is kind of scarce. So we don't have that many traffic crashes and accidents, I think.
In the winter it's more slippery.
Yeah, in the winter though, when it's slippery and stuff, then you of course, and darker also, then you have to be careful, more careful, and make sure you have the winter tires in your car. My Finnish friend doesn't like when a conversation lasts a long time. Is that the Finnish thing? Okay, that's a very interesting question. Well, I think it depends. If you find a really interesting topic or a topic that you're both very much into, then I don't see a problem if you talk about it for hours. But I guess it's a little bit depends on person to person.
Tuntuu, että tie ei ole niinku ihan yhtä sulaa kuin toi Metultie.
Huomenta from Vaasa. Okay, good morning. I have a Finnish friend who won't stop texting me, but when we call, he suddenly becomes silent. Okay. Well, maybe for Finnish people it's easier to text, or at least for this person. So, yeah, and of course when you're texting it's easier to think about what you want to say next, and when you're calling it's, you know, it's kind of very instant. So maybe it makes sense. Oulu is amazing. Hello from Turkey. In less than 2 weeks I'll be moving to Oulu. Have you ever been there before, Aleksi? I think Oulu is pretty decent city. I don't have a really in-depth experience of Oulu myself, but I'm quite sure there are other people who have been. I think Joe, I'm not sure if Joe is in this chat, but Joe has been, or Joe is living in Oulu as far as I know. But I think Oulu is pretty decent.
Tästä tuntuu kyllä Aleksi jo se liukkaus tästä tiessä.
Joo.
Mä ajan 90 johon lähdettiin tänään.
What do you think about Tampere University and Tampere Ammattikorkeakoulu? Well, I think Tampere University is pretty good. Nowadays they're all included in Tampere University, the Ammattikorkeakoulu and the Technical University and the Normal University. I think it's pretty good. I studied at Tampere University of Technology myself. Jasmine says, maybe a stereotypical question, but what is the closest either you or your girlfriend came to a moose in person? Even knowing how big they are, the size still hard to comprehend. Personally, I remember as a kid, we had this one case where this one moose had come to the city area, and he was just lying in this yard in this one corner. So that was really rare. But I think the moose, they really don't come close to the human, what do you call it, like the living areas. So if there's like a neighborhood or suburb, they don't really come there because they want to avoid human. But for example, now we are driving. Sometimes these moose car crashes might occur. So we could just have randomly a moose running across the street, and if we were unfortunate to hit it, then yeah, those things happen every once in a while, but I have only seen once a moose in like a living areas, so it's very rare. They want to avoid human interaction in general, but if you're driving, then we might randomly see one, or also deer.
Yeah,
deer are more common to see. Yeah, good question. Okay, for example, she doesn't like certain things like tasty music. She loves metals as Finns, but like hip-hop or food things are about it, and said, what's so bad about it? Okay, but I think that's just a really regular question. So if someone says like, I don't like metal music, and then you can just ask like, why don't you like it? I think there's nothing wrong with that. Maybe if you phrase it that way, like why is it so bad, or why is it bad, so you're kind of amplifying the bad thing about the thing you're talking about. So what I would say maybe is just, if someone's like, I don't like blah blah blah, then you can just ask like, why don't you like it? So then they can explain more about their background and reasoning. I don't think that's a Finnish thing. Laura Halonen says, hyvää huomenta. No hyvää huomenta, tervetuloa automatkalle. I heard in Finland the wildlife is considered a common possession for all citizens, so you can go camping anywhere, anytime. Yes, so in Finnish in Finland we have this everyman's rights, and that means that, okay, for example, we could just go to that forest, mushrooms and flowers and berries, and also camp there, as long as we are not too close to the habitats or other houses. So yes, you can do that. There's no one can. So if this, for example, if this forest was either owned by some private person or the city, well, there's some houses there, so we couldn't go too close at least, but we can just freely walk in this forest if we want. And if someone says like, hey, you cannot walk here, then they're wrong. Actually wrong, because that's part of the everyman's rights. And can't make fire without permission. I think you can make fire as long as there's no forest fire warning. Actually, that's something I need to check. I'm not quite sure about that. I've been in a long distance relationship with her. I'm planning to live the Finnish life. Okay, good stuff. Huomenta from India. Go to Nokia, I live there. Yeah, Nokia is a... What do you think about Russia? Well, what should I say? I mean, I don't have anything against Russian people, but if I think about the Russian government and stuff, like it seems they are always trying to cover the truths. So for example, about the COVID situation and this vaccination that they're developing. So it's not really like a trustworthy, at least the media. Yeah, there was some news about that some Russian mikä se oli?
Se oli niinku, että susta...
Ei, mutta mikä se oli? Niin, mutta
jos sä otat sen rokon.
Kuka oli väittänyt silleen?
En mä tiedä, joku se...
Oliko se joku media vai?
Jotkut fake news. Siellä on niinku...
Yeah, but there was some news about that the Russians were claiming that this vaccination is developed by... Oliko se Harvard vai mikä se oli? Well, basically the Russians claim that some of the Russian vaccinations will turn humans into monkeys. So there's like some kind of ridiculous stuff. Yeah, but I mean, I don't really trust like how the country is run and the government and the media, but I think the people are okay. I've had many good stuff with Russian people. Look at this, guys, it's like really beautiful Finnish countryside. Traktorikin tulee. Where are you going? We're going home. We were having like a short holiday trip. Missä päin ajellaan? Me ollaan
Kauhavalla oltiin äsken.
Joo, tässä jossain Kauhavalla Pohjanmaalla mennään vissiin vielä. Moi from Portugal, nice. Yeah, just keep the questions and comments coming in. I'll try to answer as many as I can as we go. Terve Aleksi, watching from America, moving to Finland in less than 2 years. Hope your trip was nice and these times get better in the world. Thank you, Janaika. Janaika. Not sure how I pronounced it, but thanks for the wishes and greetings. Nice fields. As a foreign student, do you think you need a lot of money to study Finland, or is it hard to get the scholarships? Yeah, well, first of all, if you want to get the residence permit for studying, they do require a certain amount of money. I think it was something like 6,700 euros for a year. But of course it depends on your living costs. I strongly recommend, if you all want a good answer for this, is to check out the YouTube channel Oliver R, because he is focused, he has a YouTube channel which focuses completely on studying and building your early career in Finland, and I think he has made a really good video about this, so make sure to check it. Can I write a comment here myself? I'm not sure if I can do it myself. But yeah, if there's some Finnish people or someone who knows the channel, Oliver R on YouTube, and he has made a video about this. So it completely depends on your spending habits, how much your rent is, and so on. But I think it's pretty much survivable. And if you manage to get a part-time job as well, you can write a comment here, of course. Well, yeah, but I'm on my phone. I don't know how can I write my comment? Where should I click so I can write a comment myself? I don't know how it works on. I've had this problem like God knows how many times.
Still.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how can I access the comment writing. Yeah, that's a water tower over there. Vesitorni.
Sitten on asunto, vaan sä voit käydä niistä.
Yes, please, the name of the channel, yeah. Oliver, and then a letter R. Like rice, you know. Oliver and R. And I think it's written all together. Yes, thank you guys, you got it right. So that's exactly the one. So go check him out, and if you do, go write the comment and say hello from Aleksi as you go. At what speed are you driving? We are driving around 80 kilometers per hour at the moment. Ja Noah lähettelee takapenkillä. What would you say about people who try to live illegally in Finland when they can't live legally? Well, I mean, if you don't have a legal grounds to live in Finland, then I think you should leave Finland, because I think everyone who wants to come here legally, work in Finland, pay taxes, understand the culture, the language, the lifestyle, welcome. I don't have anything against people who want to really integrate and understand and live like Finns here. Nothing at all. But if there's people who don't want to do that, they just wanna rip off the benefits, social benefits, and live on the taxpayers' money, then I don't think you should come here. I mean, this is not an easy answer if you don't have anything else to go, but I don't know what else we can do. But anyone who wants to come here to study, work, or if you have a family member here and integrate the Finnish culture, then welcome. Max speed in Norway, lol. Yeah, I think... Niin, vaikuttaa siltä.
Ei siellä ole vähän väkisempää.
Seems reasonable to me, yeah, good stuff. Yeah, I think the max speed what you can drive is 120 on the motor highways. It is fair and makes sense. If you move anywhere, always respect the customs. Yeah, exactly. Is there a way to figure out when northern lights are visible at certain parts? I think there are some websites who follow this and also give like notifications. So if you just Google Northern Lights Finland, I think you will find websites for that. In less than 2 weeks I'll be driving the same roads. By the way, your videos help me to make my choice to move to Finland. Thanks. Okay, that's excellent. Wow. It feels great that actually some people are making decisions based on my videos. I hope they will be the decisions will be the right ones in the end. What time is it for you? It's 10 past 11 in the morning. Nyt tulee, onks tää se tää on musta. Guys, I think this curve what we are about to drive now is the longest curvy road in Finland. As you can see, it like goes all the way, and now we are overtaking this trailer, and now we were temporarily reaching to speeds of 110 kilometers per hour. Is marijuana common in Finland? Well, I would say no, but there are certain areas, for example in Helsinki, where you can smell pot quite easily, but it's illegal. And look at these nice views. By the way, guys, if you haven't hit the thumbs up yet, make sure to do that, because we need to reach at least 50 likes, because we have more than 400 kilometers left to drive. So we need all the possible support. Okay, we reached 50 likes. Thank you, guys. That was easy. Haha, good stuff.
1 like for Noah.
And also hit 1 like for the dog, Noah. Noah! He's over there in the back seat, enjoying the views as well. Where are you going? We are driving to Helsinki. And look at, guys, we are still on the curve. It's like, I think it's like 2 kilometers or something. The longest curve in Finland. And look at this, we have sun shining and then there's darker clouds ahead of us. As an Australian, I'm worried my Aussie confidence, loudness and brass sense of humor will be off-putting for Finns. Well, yeah, I understand that, but just when you first come here and just look how the people will behave around you, and I think the loudness is definitely something to avoid, especially in public places. So I think that's definitely something you should tone down a little bit. And about the sense of humor, well, I'm quite sure there are people who like that kind of humor. But I think at first when you're coming to a completely new country, just take it easy, see how people around you will behave and work, and then you can slowly just be yourself, but at the same time try to respect the manners and the customs and stuff. "400-kilometer live stream." Well, I'm not sure. We probably won't stream the whole trip because I also have to drive at some point, but we'll see. Let's see how much battery life I have. 56%, okay. Yeah, I have around 56%. It was 100% when I started, so. But we get to stream at least for a while now. Enjoy the city views. What time is it here? It's 11 in the morning. Cozy stream, yeah, thanks guys. And if you wanna support the channel like Nick did, and you can send this super chat with your choice of, and you will get this like really flashy message or the colorful message, and I will make sure that I will answer your question. But it's up to you. If you feel the channel is worth supporting one time, you can do that. Okay. Great. And I am in Lappeenranta. Okay, good stuff. As for spent vacation time in Helsinki, do you think Airbnb is the best option? I think Airbnb is pretty solid because it's safe and you can get pretty good quality apartment for yourself. So I think Airbnb is definitely an option. How many people do you think are vegan? I don't know, but I think Finland is a very vegan-friendly country. So many restaurants and stores offer vegan options. And now we are again stuck behind this van, which is driving way slower, or more slowly. Where is our girl? Girl Riend. Our girl. I didn't know we have a common girlfriend as well. Maybe the question was, where's your girlfriend? Well, my girlfriend is driving and I'm on the passenger seat. And Noah, the dog, is over there in the back. Where are you driving from? Well, we were in central Ostrobothnia to visit my parents for a week, and now we're heading back to Helsinki. Yeah. Why Finns don't wear masks? They do. I think they are wearing more and more masks all the time. But the reason is that it's not mandatory, it's only a recommendation to wear. So it's not like they would get a fine if they were caught not wearing a mask. What is the temperature over there? I think it might be around 6 or 7 degrees Celsius. In Rahe, nobody wears masks. Okay, well, I think Rahe doesn't really have that many cases. So that's why I would say. What is the COVID situation? Well, I think it's getting worse. So we are getting like few hundred cases every day. So now things are kind of sketchy. But I think we're still doing quite okay compared to other countries. It seems the connection is quite fine. I mean, we are using just a mobile connection. Aleksi, I need proper winter tires, or is it enough with the M+S? Where I come from, winter tires is only special order. Nobody uses them. Well, in Finland, winter tires are mandatory. So if the police stops you and they notice you don't have winter tires, they will fine you.
And you have to say you are driving to Lapland. It's the other way around as well.
Yeah, and the other way around. So if in the summer you need the so-called summer tires.
Siitäkö voi saada sakot?
So basically there's summer tires and winter tires. So you definitely need a set of both if you wanna use your own car in Finland. And of course you need to change the tires. My girlfriend is from Finland. Awesome. Thanks for the answer. I saw a lot of city bikes here in Helsinki. Are people able to ride their cycles in the snow? Well, the city bikes are going away at the end of October. But I think in Helsinki they are taking quite good care of the bicycle roads, so people still use bicycles in the winter. But the Alepa city bikes are going away at the end of October, so in a few weeks. Joo, oh shit, mä jättiin johonkin katveeseen. Okay, I think now we're back. Kyllä. Nyt on kaasupohjaan, mummat hautaan. Aika paljon tämmöisiä hidastelijoita.
Joo, täällä on niin niinku, sä voit sanoa, että on niinku curvy roads, ei pysty
Yeah, so my girlfriend just told that there's a lot of this, the roads are kind of curvy. So there's not many easy chances to overtake. Well, every once in a while they have these overtake sections for like few kilometers when there's like two lanes next to each other, and then you can just, of course, overtake much easier. Or more easily. Finland wouldn't let Itchy Boots in their own country a few days ago. She's a YouTuber who rides her motorcycle around the world. Oh really? What was the reason? But I think probably the restrictions. Look at this guy. So beautiful. Mitä? Oops. Do Finns take off their shoes at their workplace? Well, it depends. It depends. For example, at our office we don't take, but I've also been to offices where you do take. Mä pistän vähän lämmitystä. What neighboring countries? Well, the neighboring countries of Finland are Sweden, Russia, and Norway. I've been to Russia and Sweden, like official, like neighboring countries. Yeah. Se ei ole suora. Yeah, of course Estonia, but there's like it's not like directly. Thanks for the greetings from Sceneries. Vielen Dank, Merlin, für den Kommentar. Ich freue mich, dass meine Videos hilfreich sind. Haha. Gute Scheiße. Okay. How's the humidity? Well, Finland is not really humid country. Perhanako tulee viileä? Ollaanko Seinäjoella koko ajan?
38.
Okei, joo. Se täytyykin laittaa. Gutes Deutsch, danke dir. In Finland, really happy as the World Happiness Index says, despite the very harsh weather conditions. Yeah, well, it's a really, like the happiness report, it does tell something about the happiness, but you know, happiness is a very subjective matter. I mean, there's not really only one true way how to measure happiness. Hello Aleksi and your girlfriend, I'm in Australia. Kiitos Pertte, thanks Pertte for the greetings. it forgets to measure the Finnish sisu. Haha, yeah, well that's a good point. Great. Say joo joo. I love to hear it from a Finnish Finn or from Finn. Joo joo, kyllä kyllä. I think it's the feeling of the contentment that makes them happy, just my thought on it. Well, I think the point of the happiness report is that Finland is a very safe country and you can really trust that everyday things work nicely and you don't really have to fear that something bad like some crimes or accidents or natural disasters could happen. So you can really trust that the everyday life goes really smoothly. No up. Mr. No up. Dog is in the back seat. Yeah. Kamera tulee kohta. Okay, now we're up. Näkyy tosta tutkasta. Yeah, because our navigation system knows where the speed cameras are, and now we're about to get the beep beep sound in a second. And that's how we know if we have to slow down if we are driving too fast. Joo, 8 tulee. Hälytys! Okay, that's the camera sound and the camera is approaching us. There we have it.
Is it 100?
And now it's 100 again after the camera. And there was also a moose warning sign, so I think it was a few kilometers. So now there might be a risk of running into a moose during the next kilometers. Do you think wearing a mask should be mandatory in Finland? Well, I'm not sure if the Finnish law can actually do that. I think there was some discussion that the Finnish law is not able to do that on its own, so they have to do some special stuff. But I think maybe in public transportation and shops and these kind of places it should. Maybe it could be.
Sitten jos on se valmennuslaki.
Mikä?
Tartuntatautilaki, niin se ei, sen avulla ei ole valmennuslaki. Valmius.
Goat salmon. Yeah. Having a moose in the stream would be epic, yeah. Well, I hope as long as we are not gonna crash into it, so.
We have a pieni moose tuolla.
Mitä?
Meillä on pieni moose tuolla takana.
Yeah. Is it true that Finns are shy? Well, some are shy, obviously, but I think Finnish people are more. They are just rather more quiet and reserved, and we're like, hey, boom, boom, what's going on? You know, these kind of people. But at the same time, Finns want to be listened to and have good conversations like anyone in the world. But the dynamics, like the social dynamics, are a little bit different. Is it common to eat pasta or pizza in Finland? Yes, it is. True, but not in sauna. Yeah, in sauna everyone is talkative. Is Finland restricting Americans from entering at this time? I don't know.
Mun mielestä yksi mun kaveri, joka tuli Hollannista, siellä pitää olla 2 positiivista tällaista koronaa.
Siis negatiivista.
Et siis niin, negatiivista. Vitsi mä taas.
Pamsu sekoilen.
Niin 2 negatiivista.
Yeah.
Kun muuten se pitää olla niinku karanteenissa.
Yeah. Again,
Positive test.
there are a lot of these official information sources about this. So. America is in restriction too at the moment. You can't go. Okay. Would you consider making cooking video? We've been actually talking about this because my girlfriend is a really good cook and she loves cooking, and I'm really shit at cooking. I'm more usually in the eating department than the cooking department, but I mean, it will be a fun idea, and I think we could actually make some funny videos, but we have to think about it. Noa lähettelee takaperin. I do want to learn some traditional Finnish food. Okay, guys, if you wanna know more about the Finnish cooking and food, check out Varpu from Her Finland, because she has made some posts about making Finnish food, and I think she's working on some Finnish cookbook as well. So make sure to check her. So Her Finland is the name of the blog. And say hello from Aleksi if you do. Is it simple to find in-store Italian food in Finland? Well, I don't think we have a special Italian store, but I think you can find these Italian groceries and food items from any supermarket.
Sit sanot Stockman.
Onko siellä?
Food market. Siellähän löytyy.
Yes, if you go to Stockman food market, they might have some special stuff. Alex, you're really a nice person. I really like your positive behavior. Thank you, Rishi, for the nice comment. There is one Italian store in Turku. Okay, great. Joo. Voin näyttää niistäkin.
Kohta menee myös Tanskassa. Kysyä, että onko jollain muulla noita.
On niitä varmasti jossain. Lämpöässä. Tonne on varmaan soitettu tonne Lämpöässä. I do really enjoy your videos, but it's 1 a.m. here. Okay. Well, I'm really glad that you want to stay up so late and follow the streams. So really good stuff. What is your favorite, pasta or fish? Well, I probably would pick fish. Yeah, guys, by the way, look at these Finnish windmills. Maybe you can see them. Can I tarkenna? So that's Finnish wind energy being produced here on the left. I think we are getting a little bit closer, you can see them. Mehän ajetaan niitä ihan vierestä tosta joo. Makaronilaatikko, se on kyllä hyvä. Macaron kas.
Ruoka, mihinkä sä osaat tehdä.
Se on muuten kyllä, sen mä osaan kyllä tehdä. Yeah, if you can spot them here on the left. Oh shit. So that's Finnish wind energy. There's half a dozen windmills.
Tuolla hevostalle.
Näyttää joltakin hevostalle. On siellä heppä joo. Ei tästä näkyy vähän huonosti, tuolla pensaat tuli tiellä. Ups. I thought the wind energy came from Finnish metal singers headbanging. Nice. Here's some like Finnish farms, I guess, or something. How cold does Finland get during the winter? Well, it depends a little bit where in Finland you are, but I think you could expect minus 15 Celsius, minus 20 maybe. But in Helsinki it has been actually quite warm. But if you go to north, then it will definitely be a little bit colder.
Siellä on satanut lunta nyt.
Mikä?
Siellä pohjoisessa.
Jopa...
Siellä yksi sä sitä aluttanut.
Niin, nyt joo.
On niinku iso ero maan sisällä.
Yeah, there's like big differences inside the country, you know. So it depends where you are. Täälläkin on halpa halli. Oh my god, farms and red houses with white windows were my favorite sight when I was in Finland riding in the car. Great, yeah, you can see them quite a bit here. Paljonko se on akkua jäljellä? 33. But yeah, right, we are riding in the car. We are in the Ostrobothnia area or region, riding towards Helsinki. And we are approaching the city of Seinäjoki, which is kind of like a big one. No ei sitä kyllä tiedä. Siitä pitäisi selittää vähän. En mä usko, että se on. Where my boyfriend lives, he's from Reisjärvi. Missä päin on Reisjärvi? Where is Reisjärvi? Yeah, but yeah, Ostrobothnia. So it's kind of the west coast. Is the inner city transport in Finland very good? I would say so. It depends on the city, but for example, Helsinki works really nicely, and I think in other cities too. North Ostrobothnia. Okay, so yeah, we're actually driving away. We're in the south North Ostrobothnia at the moment. Are bears dangerous in Finland? Well, it's the same with the moose. So they don't really come where the people or the human live. So as long as you just don't go to any random place, you should be fine. No, meni pätkälleen. Awesome guys, we're at the 75 likes. Can we get to 85 thumbs up? Because we have still, as you can see, 370 kilometers left to drive. So we need all the possible support so we can get home. So hit thumbs up if you haven't. Damn, there goes my plans of going in a cave for a cuddle session with the brown bear. I am, okay. Yeah, I think you shouldn't mess up with the bears that much.
Miksi ne on yleensä, jos niillä on niinku poika mukana?
Niin silloin ainakin on vaarallisia, joo. 16 kilsaa siinä. 82 likes. Good stuff guys, we need 3 more for the 85. Where did you guys go? We were visiting my parents for the week. And now we're heading back to Helsinki. 85 likes, thank you guys. Awesome.
Tässä oli pitkä mattoilet. Näytätte tässä, että jos asuu vaikka tällaisessa paikassa, sulla ei niinku käytännössä ketään sun ympärillä.
Yeah guys, if you wanna live in a countryside, look how secluded it is. So you might have like maybe a few neighbors maximum. So if you wanna live by yourself, not get distracted by anyone, maybe you want to spend time in an introverted environment. Finland is the best place for you guys. And in the countryside. Finland doesn't have polar bears. It looks a lot like where I live. Great. Where do you live? Taas me jäätiin jonkun perään. All the time we are stuck behind someone who drives slow. Slower than us. Siinä on joku mese, joka ajaa. Can you rent houses in Finland just like apartments? I think you can, yeah. Does Finland have wolverines? I think, yeah. Wolverine on ahma muistaakseni. Kyllä, yeah, we do have wolverines. Look at these guys. Terve! Eragomet 2. Moro moro. Guys, if you haven't subscribed, of course you wanna subscribe because this channel is the #1 channel for Finnish lifestyle, culture and language. So you definitely wanna make sure you'll be staying updated for the latest videos. And also remember to hit the bell button because if you don't, then you don't get notified from all the new videos. Are those farmlands on either sides of the road? Well, it's both sides of the road, but I don't know who these belong to. But as you can see, we have these on both sides. Okay, we just drove past a place which was called Hippi, which means a hip, like a hipster. Pohjan valtatie. Why are Finns single until 30? I don't think that's true. I mean, Finns do get married close to 30, but people do end up in a relationship which is not single. But I think it's because Finns want to first develop career and they want to travel, get a little bit of life experience and then raise a family. That's exactly how I think about this topic myself. $90 likes, almost 100 likes, that's amazing. Make a video about the serial killer, if any, in Finland. Wow. Okay. Well, I think we do have had some bad criminals in the past, but it's not really a thing. What is the max speed you're allowed to drive? I think it's 120 in a motor highway. And in the winter it's 100. Yeah. Taas jouduttiin madon perään. Täällä on niinku striimiä aikana kopeilllakin.
Voit sanoa, että jotkut löytyy tällaisia moottoria.
Yeah, every once in a while you get stuck behind these drivers who drive slowly. So maybe you can see there's like one car and then there's like 3-4 cars between us. Is there a legal difference between married and unmarried? Well, of course, because if you are married, it's like a official institution, and if you're unmarried, then it's not. So obviously there are some legal things that apply when you are married. So answer it. Siis viisumi.
Niin viisumi.
Missä on se pankkikortti? Joo. Ja siis itse asiassa oleskelulupahan on se. Koska viisumilla voi olla vaan 90 päivää maksamassa. Mut joo, olit oikealla jäljellä. How expensive is it to get the driver's license? Yeah, I think anyone can get it, and if you have a driver's license, you can get this international driver's license quite easily. There's some like kind of few things you have to do. I haven't dig into this myself. I haven't dug into this, but I think it's probably like 1,000 euro, 1,500 maybe, I don't know. Around 1,000 euros probably if you have to start from the scratch. But I think it's doable. How do Finns treat cross-cultural couples, like different cultures? What does this mean? Like, if there's a Finnish and international person, or like a complete couple from outside Finland? Niin Tamperetta kohti joo mennään. Mun täytyy soittaa sille Virkolle. Kello on nyt. Joo.
Sitten käänny vasemmalle kiertoliittymästä. Aja 3. liittymään.
Low power mode, okay, we are back to 20%. Like for me, I'm mixed and my girlfriend is Japanese. How would we proceed? Well, I think it's the same with, it doesn't really matter where you come from, so as long as you want to understand the culture, the customs, the way of life, maybe learn the language a little bit, that's how you earn the respect of the Finns. The language is a key, like even if you just know like a very funny few phrases. Joo, eteenpäin vielä. For example, like torilla tavataan or these kind of other things. Then they will be like, hey, how did you know that? That's awesome. And that's a good sign that, hey, this person is giving or doing effort or putting effort to learn, understand the culture. I think that's some key points. I love the low traffic there. Yeah, well, welcome to Finland. This is how it is. You don't really face that much. Ai niin, me ollaan vasta 200 kilsaa Tampereella. Yeah. Okay, I'm down to 20%. So we have a little bit, some moments time for this stream. And then at some point we also have to switch the drivers. My goal is to become fluent and to get the citizenship without knowing both Finnish and Swedish. Well, to get the citizenship you don't need to be fluent. Not at all, even not close to fluent. But of course the fluency will help you in many ways. But it's obviously not mandatory, but if you want to go for it, then yeah, awesome. Really hope I can spend time there next year saving every euro I have. It's such a beautiful country. Awesome. You can do it. Guys, we need 6 more likes to get 100 likes. Can we do it? I'm counting on you guys. Kiitos Aleksi, kiitos sullekin. Niin kaunis maa. Yeah, look at it guys. So beautiful stuff. 99 likes, one more. 100! Awesome, thank you guys so much. Good stuff. And the dog, no up. Mr. No up. No up. Dog is over there. I think I'll learn Swedish first for obtaining the citizenship and then take my sweet time learning Finnish. I already know Danish, so Swedish shouldn't be issue. Well, that's one way to do it, obviously.
Sittenhän sä voit sanoa, että Suomessa niin täysin ruotsinkielisen kuntiin melkein,
Joo. Kyllä. What do Finns find attractive in a woman? Well, I have made video about how to date Finnish guys, and I think I asked this question, so make sure to watch that video. What's the temperature like? I think it's maybe 6 degrees plus Celsius at the moment. What is the dog's name? It's Noah. The dog is so quiet. The dog never barks, actually. That's why I like him so much. I've known him for like 6 months. And I have only once heard him bark. So he never barks. That's amazing. Moi, en tiedä mitä teen täällä kun on Suomesta. Tuli vaan tää striimin ehdotuksia, että olisi olla Greetings from Finland. Wow, terve vaan Jope. Kyllä tänne suomalaisiakin saa tulla, että esitellään suomalaista elämäntyyliä ja kulttuuria täällä, että terve vaan. Is Finnish and Hungarian similar at all? Well, practically no. Some of the vocabulary look a little bit the same. But in practice, no. Even if they come from the same family. or language stream. No. My colleagues like to teach me this sentence. On tää saatana työ. That's a funny one, yeah. I have actually taught this phrase on my How to Swear in Finnish Like a Boss video series. There's like a whole playlist, 3 videos about this, so you can go watch it if you want on YouTube. And that's a good fun. So if you're working on really annoying tasks and you get pissed off and you say it, then I think you will score points. It's a little bit crude because it has the word saatana, which is like a curse word. But if you know that your colleagues are okay with a little bit swearing, then I think that's definitely fine. I use the same phrase in my work. And that's a really funny phrase. Paljonkos meillä on akkua jäljellä? 16%, okay. We have 16% battery, guys. So I think we will have like maybe 10 more minutes of the stream. But how has the stream been? Like, do you enjoy this like driving stream? It's my first time doing this. And the thing is that I don't really own a car myself. This is my girlfriend's car. Minkä merkkinen kaara? Sitikka. It's ensimmäistä kertaa. Finland car driving simulator, yeah.
Kaikki sanoo, että sellaista autoa pitäisi ostaa.
Very little lag, yeah. Shout out to Finnish mobile data. So I'm just using my regular mobile data connection. And it seems it works super nicely. I would practice the language, blah 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 blah. Of course, I heard it's just hard to get the job in Finland if you don't have a Finnish surname. Yeah, well, I did a video about that topic too.
Mä sanoisin, että joskus kannattaa niinku soittaa ihan. Tai sillä ei käydä käymässä.
Niin, mutta jos sä asut vaikka ulkomailla.
Niin, totta, joo.
Mut voi sinne lähettää viestiä.
Tai niinku lähettää sähköpostia, jos haluaa töitä.
And guys, make sure to follow me on Instagram as well. I think the link is in the description because I also post some behind the scenes and special videos on the Instagram reel every once in a while. So definitely make sure you follow me on Instagram because then you won't miss on the special stuff and behind the scenes as well. Link in the description. Yeah, when I was in the university, first word I learned was saatana. Because I heard it too many times per day. I asked my Finnish teacher what it means. Okay. Yeah, I think the Finnish curse words are kind of funny. I like perkele myself the best. No ne näkyy tässä samalla.
Tuolla ne se niinku seinään päivystys.
Joo. Eli me ei piti enää kahta olla siellä, niin no joo, kyllä me varmaan keretään. All what I know at the moment is perkele. Kiitos, kaunis, and that's about it. Well, that's a good start. What time is it here? It's almost it's almost noon. 12. Is there any historic pagan sites you can visit in Finland? Maybe. I'm not really super familiar with topic myself.
Historiallisia.
Niin pakanallisia paikkoja.
No Turussa on aika paljon. Että jos menee Turkuun.
Finland have eagles. What is or is it eagles? The bird, the big bird. Yeah, we do have eagles. Siinä oli typoita, like Egales. Yeah, Eagles. Low battery, 10% battery remaining. Holy shit. Okay guys, so I think we need to wrap up this stream in a little bit. But I can show you a few final sceneries here. And thanks for Nick, Corey, if Nick is still in the stream, for the £5 super chat. And make sure to follow me on Instagram. Like I said, you can get some pretty good extra stuff, extra content there. Okay, Nick is still in the chat. Thank you very much. So I do have my charger here as well, but I think because we've already been streaming quite a bit, and I also we need to switch drivers also at some point, and this is, I have actually two phones, and we do have a charger, but we don't have like a proper car charger because the navigator is taking all the power. But we've been up for like almost 80 minutes, so it's actually quite a long stream. So let me just check. Tuleeko sinne vielä se 5% varoitus? 2%, joo. Be careful with the speed limit. Well, that's why we have the navigator, because it will warn us when we are about to reach a speed camera. So we will know if we are driving too fast for the camera. Navigate by instincts, yeah. We are traveling to Helsinki. Teboillekin on siellä, joo. Tuolla metsässä. Tuolla mehtässä. Yeah, okay guys, but I think we will drop this, end this stream. Thank you guys for joining, and make sure to follow me on Instagram, links in the description. Thanks Nick for the £5 super chat, and next new videos coming next week again. So thank you guys and have a good weekend. Moi moi.